Another day in paradise in beautiful Las Vegas. This weather this weekend was perfect. I think it was for Father's Day. Anyway, I hope everybody had a beautiful weekend. We're ready to go with 48 days of inventory. Yes, 48 days of inventory. That is fantastic. Let me see. It went 45 last week. It was at 43 a week ago and 39 June the 9th. So away we go. So we have more homes to sell, making more people happy. Keys and easy, right? That's what the buyers want. We know that we have to manage their expectations, though. And the journey's not always keys and easy. Anyway, getting on with it, y'all listed 173 homes this weekend. And Friday, you closed 163 homes. Congratulations. We put 60 under contract over the weekend. And I think that number, let's see, let me go back. That number is pretty steady. We were up at 90 at one point, the beginning of the month. And I think June the 9th, we even did 104 under contract. So that number's a little low, but I think, it's I think you'll increase that, right? We see that we're doing 118 sales a day this month. Now, year to date, we're doing 125 sales. So that's why we have 48 days of inventory. We take the 5,984 total available listings, and we divide that by the 125 transactions we're closing a day, year to date, and come up with 48. Now, if we did this month, that number would probably jump about 10 to like almost 2 months. So, but I'd rather be conservative and go with the year to date. Since it is the middle of the month, or almost, we only have 10 more days in this quarter, and then we're going to be in the third quarter of the year. Good time to reevaluate what you're doing with your business. And segueing a little bit to your business, just saying that, let's put this up here for a second. I was trying to think, and we'll move this little guy down here. We'll put that over there. I'm putting this picture up here just because it shows the variety of people and jobs and different things people like to do. But you can take two people, the same exact street, the same exact school, and get into their career. One becomes wildly successful. The other one totally struggles. Why? It's because the meaning we attach to what happens. Now, what does that mean? Well, you probably heard this story before, like the man who's an alcoholic, and he has two children. And later on in life, in their 30s, when you ask them both, do you drink? One says, I drink every day. I'm an alcoholic. Why? Well, my dad's an alcoholic. The other one says, I don't drink at all. Why? Because my dad's an alcoholic. It's in the world famous tale of two. It's why we struggle when we look at, say, two people, same exact street, same exact school, they get into their career, and one becomes wildly successful and the other one struggles. Why? Why, you ask? Well, it's because the meaning we attach to what happens. Like, I just hung up with a woman who literally said to me, cancer was a gift. It got me to stop and realize I was doing terrible things to my body. And I know, as you hear, that you probably freak out, right? But imagine the same person saying cancer is the end of my life versus cancer was a gift. It got me to make a lot of changes in my life because my whole family died of cancer. True. They all smoked. They all died of cancer. Things happen every day in life, every single day. And the question is, well, what is the meaning and the story you attached to it? The thing I know is that people are the most determined, have the most certainty, have the most positivity, are moving forward powerfully, with power. They take whatever happened in their life and turn it into power or oxygen, whatever the term is you want to apply to what motivates you. We all deal with crisis, upset, and challenges. The difference is the meaning we associate to it and the story we tell ourselves. Is it the end or is it the beginning? It's your life. It's your story. You decide. I heard Tom Ferry say that, and I just thought it was very worthwhile, especially in the times that we're in right now. You decide if the recession is going to make your life better or break you. I'm going to choose to make my life better, and I hope you're on my page. I hope you all know that there's always opportunity in every situation, and there's always people that need a house to live in. They need a home. So get on the right wagon, power your engines positively, and that's my little rant for this morning on that. I thought Jimmy might be joining me, and we're having a class today. Of course. Let me just see real quick if everybody can hear me, because sometimes you know me, I'm extra cautious because I make some bloopers. Yeah. So let's see. Yeah. Today. Yes, you can hear me. Okay. Well, I have to tell you that, I've been telling y'all to do videos, and I've been doing those $1 million videos, and they're nice. I mean, I like it. And so the other day I get a comment or a message and somebody says, it was a nice video, but there was no voice. I know, I forgot to turn my microphone on. Oh, well, out of several, I'm getting better. And then I went down the hill, but I'll get back up again. Yes, I have a nice one for today to do. You have to laugh. We're all human. I just want to tell you that this week we're going to talk about marketing. And marketing your listings is so critical. And how do we take one listing and generate 2 or 3 more? Well, isn't that the point? That's exactly what we're going to talk about this week in starting to Wednesday and Friday. I might do a brief show on Thursday with Jimmy, because it's 9 to 1 or 9 to noon. I can't. So I'll do Wednesday and I'll do Friday, and maybe it'll roll over to Monday. But anyway, we're going to talk about marketing your listings. And if you're paying attention to what's going on in real estate, which of course we have to, it's incumbent upon us. We know the average days on market of listings across the United States and Canada and everywhere else, it's on the rise. Now, this is not a fear-mongering, doom and gloom, collapse or crash of real estate conversation. To the contrary, I really want to explore what I believe is a strategic opportunity to position yourself as the listing agent of choice in your farm. I always say that, right? So in all candidness, agents have been facing a major marketing challenge over the past couple of years, because when listings literally hit the market, they sell within 18 minutes, right? With multiple offers. And that really leaves insufficient time to actually do adequate marketing and to properly expose a property to the largest pool of ready, willing, and able buyers. It isn't just enough time. Even in my own social media marketing over the past couple of years, you might have been saying, have seen me say things like, when the market speeds up, speed up your marketing. Well, this is true, but this market has gone from light speed to warp speed to we've gone plaid. Spaceballs reference for everybody out there. Maybe it becomes a little bit difficult to actually be able to market a property in a way that does everything you want it to do. Now, what am I talking about? Well, as days on the market is on the rise now, okay, we talked about that this morning, herein lies an opportunity for you to really step up your marketing game in a way that benefits sellers. Maybe not just the one you just listed, but ones that are thinking of listing. And it benefits the marketplace too, because the marketplace then becomes aware of what's going on. I want to dive into 6 different ways to market a listing that are all designed to not only sell the listing, but to attract more business your way. So, because in real estate, you you get pretty much 2 things. You get to market yourself and you get to market your listing. But when you use your listings to market yourself, it's like sparks and gasoline. It's a win-win. And if you're new to me and my YouTube channel and my Facebook Live, would you please tap that big red subscribe button and the notification button? So you hit that little bell if you're on YouTube, so that it enables notifications, so that whenever I publish new content just like this video, you are the first to know about it. And at that point during this video, something I say resonates or adds value to you, just smash the like button so that I know what I'm doing is not in vain and that you are ready to rock and roll the next 6 months of this year, because times have changed. So before we get into all the material, and I said we'll get into it, let's see, today's Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and probably next Monday, because it may, unless I can speed it up or whatever. I don't like them to be too long. I want to step back and align our thinking in terms of what is the value proposition of you as a listing agent. Well, because I think we get this wrong, and I think we're getting it wrong. And you think about that, it's going to impact the entire scope of the listing agent. And I want to submit to you that a listing agent performs 3, 1, the rule of 3, Jimmy, 1, 2, 3. 3 primary functions. Their value proposition, first and foremost, the one everybody thinks about. And what we're going to talk about is marketing and exposure. The job of a listing agent is to expose a property to the largest pool of ready, willing, and able buyers to mobilize the local real estate community and to cause a home to sell. That's kind of like how the engine works, right? That wheel goes around, and that's part of your value proposition. So sometimes I think we get this wrong. And this is an aside, but I want to get on my little soapbox for just a second. I think we go into that listing thinking it's all about saying, I'm going to do X, Y, and Z marketing wise. Well, which is part of it, but that's not the entire scope, okay, of the job of a listing agent. This is mission critical important because there's also another variable that factors in, for example, gaining your seller a negotiation high ground. In other words, how are you as a listing agent leveraging the momentum created by all your marketing exposure to create an influx of demand, whereby you have a sense of urgency and competition between buyers so that you can gain an edge for your sellers in terms of the negotiation high ground to elicit the best terms. Negotiation, one of the best skills that we can develop and improve upon. And then the third value proposition, I would argue, of a listing agent is what I call I call it a deal life support. Deal life support. Now, an alarming number of deals fall through. So this is just a sidebar, but I would tell you, when you're at a listing presentation, you should focus on the marketing you're going to do for your seller's property. But you should also talk about how you gain them the negotiation high ground and how you keep the deal together. We call it deal life support, because at the end of the day, nobody's going to sell a house unless it closes. So this week, we're going to talk about marketing. And I want you to realize what your value proposition is to the seller, more than just marketing. Marketing is the initiation. Okay, it's the initiation of the scope of your services. It's marketing and exposure and gaining the high negotiation ground for your seller and what we call deal life support. And those are the three primary functions of a listing agent from my perspective. All right, so this week we're going to dive into that. And I think it's going to really maybe resonate from a different perspective for you, hopefully. I don't think you've heard this before. So anyway, I want to let everybody know that we are having, well, where are we, Jimmy? We are having a class on Thursday from 9 to noon, and it's going to be broker management, and it's for brokers and agents. Pay attention or pay, and you're going to learn all about what you need to pay attention to if you're a broker. So if you're a broker, you're going to learn some things. If you're an agent, you're going to learn what your broker is there to help you to do. And we're going to keep you all out of trouble. Jimmy has written this class. It's I don't know. Did Jimmy? I think he had some collaboration on this class. But anyway, it's really a good class. It's really a good class. And I always say, you probably already know all this, so you can close your outlines. No, y'all don't already know all these things. The duties of a licensee and from a broker's perspective and how you stay out of trouble. And this, every time we do a class, Jimmy takes a different perspective. So today we're having law, being in compliance, staying out of trouble. But there's a lot more to real estate. And you know what? This is a great book, NRS Simplified. Okay. And this goes through the laws very simply. And Jimmy does a wonderful job at taking this book and in 3 hours, letting you be aware of all the things that you need to be aware of. So that's for today. And then again, on Thursday, a different perspective. And I hope you join us. You go to bee.vegas to sign up, and you can come into the classroom or you can Zoom, and they both count for the same live classroom credits. We love seeing you. We love how our audience has grown, and it just propels us to do better and better for you and continue to make all of our classes relevant and interesting. And Jimmy and I don't always agree on things, and that's really fun. So you learn and you laugh with Jimmy Daig. So happy to have partnered with him. Y'all have a wonderful day, and I will see you Wednesday. I will not see you tomorrow. I'll be working on my marketing presentation for Wednesday. I've decided I got to slow down a little bit. Got a lot of jobs right now. So I love you all. Hey, you know, time is all you've got, and you got to use every bit of it because you can't get it back. I love you all. Bye-bye. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, comment, like, share. Thank you.